What's that? Another day, another dollar, ain't it? So, go hold y'all. I kind of got a little more topics I gotta think about, but this one right here, I know I was gonna definitely make a video on because it's just fucked up. But so Shadur, that prank phone call he had got, we found out who it was, and well, it was Jeff Ulbrich, the defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons' son, who plays college ball for somebody. I'm not sure who, but I guess he got his pop's phone with the contacts of different players, because they send phones out. If you I don't know, they send phones out like the NFL send the players phones. Like all the players that's getting drafted, they send them phones so they can have or they'll have they'll have their number and they'll just give it out to teams like that. You know what I'm saying? But somehow Jeff Ulbrich's son got a hold to them numbers, and I guess he thought it was cool and funny to call Shadur as a prank call, acting like he was getting drafted by the Saints. He did that, and I think he did it to Isaiah Bond too. So yeah. And the reason, honestly, I really made this topic, because honestly, is when I found out who did it and who it was. Because, a lot of y'all that know me, my uncle played in the league. He played for the 49ers. Jeff Ulbrich was his teammate. I know Jeff Ulbrich pretty well. I ain't gonna say pretty well, but I know him. Hell, I know his son. Like, at the time, I want to say his son was like just born, I think, actually, because when I was when I was a teenager, when I was 13, I think he was 1, so he was just born. Yeah, so yeah, I met Jeff Ulbrich, good dude. Jeff is a good dude. His family is good peoples. I don't know what his son, I don't know, like I say, I don't know if his son is privileged. Of course he probably is privileged to get away with a lot of stuff, because for him to do that, let me ask y'all this. What if that was a black dude that did that? What if that was a black coach and his son did that? What y'all think would have happened? Yeah, my thoughts exactly too. That's exactly what would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if we being honest, man, that was not God doing this draft. That was straight up the devil. And when I say the devil, I mean the NFL is the devil. You think about this. This is why the NFL is part of the Illuminati, Freemasons, and all that. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. So look, the Illuminati say you have to sell your soul. You got to sign your name and blood, on a contract to get all the riches and fame and everything you want. Feel me? The NFL is basically the same thing, man. You feel me? It's the same thing. The honest to God truth, the scouting combine and the NFL draft, if you think about it, is really just another way of what's the word I'm looking for? Advertising slaves. Let's call it what it is. That's what it really is. Because you showing these athletes, yeah, you got whites and blacks in it, but that's part of it. It's basically a slave competition. Let's see what this boy here can do. He can jump pretty damn high. Shit, he runs damn fast. Shit, we might need to pick him up. That's what they used to. That's the slavery, man. It really is, honestly. You can think and say what you want, but think about it. When you in the league and you sign that contract, you have incentives that you have to meet. If you don't meet those incentives, you don't get the full payment of your contract. With that being said, do you also know that if say, let's say you outplay your contract, right? Depending on your position, you still won't get paid. You know why? Because they utilize what the fuck they wanted out of you already. So guess what? They don't have to pay you. They can let you walk and you can go find a contract for somebody else. And guess what's going to happen? You, like I said, depending on the position, you're not going to meet your value. Why? Because they use you up and then they throw you away. That's the NFL. Once they know they can replace you, go ahead, get up out of here. Don't that sound familiar? Back in slavery days? Just saying, man. Gotta open your eyes. That's why it's certain people, you know what I'm saying? And the certain people, when I say certain people, I mean people like Marshawn. Those are the rare people who actually make it, who don't kiss ass. You feel me? He was one of the few that slipped through. Him and Sean Taylor was the two that really slipped through the cracks. That I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. And guess what? You still go take me and want to play me. Those are only two real ones that actually said fuck y'all and I'm gonna do me. Marshawn able to talk to the media. They hated him for that, but he still was balling. They ain't want to get rid of him. Sean Taylor, he was a rookie and then go to the rookie symposium for the meeting for all rookies. He went in there and was like, hey bro, what this is? Rookie symposium. What we doing? And I'm just sitting here listening. I'm not about to stay here. Man, I'm going back to Miami. Man, Sean Taylor left that meeting as a rookie. The NFL meeting, he left and went back to Miami. Yeah, they fined him. He don't give a shit. Because you know why? His talent. Let's be real. Sean Taylor is the best safety to ever lace him up. It's just he didn't get to finish. Think about it. Like that Sean Taylor, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Real footballers know what I'm talking about. And like I say, and Lawrence Taylor too, LT. Shit, the motherfucker did dope. He used to snort coke before a game. What you think? They still let this man play. Talent. If your talent good enough, they'll override everything. But see, their talent is there. They did this because of Prime. They wanted to show a message to Prime. They wanted to let him know, oh no, you think you can what? Oh no, we the NFL. We can do whatever we want. I got a part 2 coming. Cause I got a lot more to say, alright? Y'all stay up.